guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. I am so happy to have you. I want to say also thank you to all of the new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. Welcome to my YouTube family. I am super stoked and super excited about you guys being here. So in today's video, we're going to be doing some laundry stripping. So if you haven't heard of it, so laundry stripping is actually cleaning your clean clothes, but we're cleaning them of like laundry residue, fabric softeners, minerals like from hard water, body oils. You guys, wait until you see what comes out in these clothes. You're going to be so surprised. So please make sure you stay until the end and see exactly what is in our clean clothes. I'm telling you, you guys, you're going to be so surprised. Okay, so for laundry stripping, you're going to need plain powdered laundry detergent. I use Tide, Borax, Arm & Hammer, Laundry Booster, and just a side note, you guys, make sure you use the Arm & Hammer Laundry Booster and not just the regular Arm & Hammer, because apparently that makes a big difference, so I want to make sure that you do pick up the right one. Okay, so for my first batch, I'm just doing my towels. I'm going to fill my bathtub with the hottest hot water that comes out, and once it's filled, at least so that it covers the towels. Let me tell you guys, this water that's coming out, you see how clear it is and how clean it is. Get a good look because it is not gonna stay this way. Okay, so once your tub fills up with the water, so that way it at least covers your towels, now we're going to start mixing the product that it requires to do the stripping. So we're going to start off with these four things. One, like I said before, is the Tide. So we're going to use 1 cup of Tide. We're going to use 1/4 cup of Borax and 1/4 cup of Arm & Hammer Laundry Booster. And then once you put all that in there, we're going to give it a good stir. And then we're going to add the towels or whatever clothes that you may be stripping today. You want to put that in there. And then also too, you want to make sure you have something to stir it with because the water is pretty hot. That just determines like how hot your water gets. You may be able to use your hand, or you may have to use a stick or something. And what I used is my scrubber that I clean my shower with to mix everything up. And once you get everything in there, you're going to want to use your stick or your hand or whatever to give it all a good stir, get everything submerged into the water, and that way it can sit. And you're going to want this to soak for at least 4 hours. I let mine soak for probably 4.5 hours and just let everything kind of just sit in there. It was my first time doing this, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I'm telling you guys, just from the initial part of just stirring everything up, I started to see the color in the water change a little bit. And like I said before, these towels are actually clean. They're not from the dirty clothes or anything like that. So I'll keep popping in and showing you guys how everything looks, how the water is changing, and you're gonna be totally surprised. So you guys, make sure you keep watching. Okay, you guys, this is after 2 hours. Look at this. Look at the water. Like you can tell the laundry stripping is definitely working. If you look along the edges, you can kind of see how that water is really changing. And just a side note, each time that I came in, I did give them a good stir with the stick. I probably used my hand because the water was cooling off after 2 hours, but you can definitely see the difference. And this here is after 4 hours, you guys. Look at that. I try to get a really close up so that way you can see how this looks. I did let it stay in a little bit longer because I saw such a huge difference in the water. And so I'm like, what is this? So I did let it stay in probably for another 30 minutes and let it soak a little bit longer or strip a little bit longer. So now I'm starting to wring everything out. Now, to be honest, you guys, this was probably the worst part of this whole stripping process was the wringing out of the towels part because but on the other hand, it probably was really satisfying too because I feel from the look of this water that my clothes are so much cleaner than what it was before I put it in here. You know, you guys look at the water. As I'm wringing these clothes out, like really take a good look. I'm almost done, but look at this water. Now you guys know that this water was super clean before when I first put it in here, but this is just dripping of clean towels. As I said earlier, I guess it's fabric softener, it's oils, it's whatever it is all in this water here. So what I'm gonna do now is go and place all the clothes in the washer, and I'm gonna put them on a normal quick washing cycle. And I'm also gonna put them on an extra rinse cycle as well. And that way I get all that stuff out and then there's no question. And then from here, I'm gonna put them in the dryer. But now I'm gonna go and start stripping another load, and these are gonna be the dark clothes, and we'll see how those come out. I just repeated the same process. I put in 1 cup of Tide, 1/4 cup of Borax, and 1/4 cup of Arm & Hammer laundry booster, and then I gave it a good stir, and then I'm gonna just throw all of my dark clothes into this tub of product that I have mixed up here. Okay, so I have to pop in here and share with you guys, as I'm mixing this, yes, the water is changing very little, but if you look here on the edge here where my stick is right now, the water is still somewhat clear. It's not too much of dirt, I'm gonna say, that's in there, but after 2 hours, watch and see what happens. Hey you guys, this looks so disgusting. Like, look at the water. You guys, okay, so these clothes were clean. Like I didn't put dirty clothes in here. I put clean clothes in here. And look at that, look at that. I will say the water is like a, it's kind of like a slimy, slippery feel. I'm not sure if that's the Tide detergent that I'm feeling or what, but guys, this is crazy. So I wanted to show you guys, this is what this is 2 hours in, so I'm gonna come back in a little bit and see how it looks at 4 hours in. All right, you guys, so here we are. This is 6 hours. I let it stay another 4 hours just because it was so dirty and disgusting looking earlier. So I let it stay in here, and I'm gonna go and wring these out, and we're gonna put them in the washing machine, and let's see how it feels. But I don't know what's all in here or what came out of these clothes, but this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, you guys, so this is the nasty, filthy water from doing the color clothes. Now this water is much dirtier than the towels. I'm not sure because if they were dark clothes or if it was just where the towels didn't have that much color. I'm not sure, but whatever this is that's in here does not belong in clean clothes. Like, it just does not belong in clean clothes. This is disgusting, you guys. So if this is what our detergent does when it washes our clothes and clean it out, so whatever this stuff is, that's what's in here. I think this is so disgusting, you guys, but that's what it is. And the light actually is making it look a little more lighter than what it actually is. Let me see if I turn the light away. No. So that's that. So I'm gonna go put the clothes in the wash so that way they can wash. I'm gonna put them on an extra spin cycle as well to get all this stuff that was in here. All right. Okay, you guys, so these are the towels after I have stripped them. Like you can tell from this washcloth that it's a little more I think, whiter than what it was before. I don't know if my lighting is good in here right now. It is in the evening. So here, that's better lighting. So I think it looks a little more whiter than what they were this morning. Same thing with this washcloth. I think it looks a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is but I gotta tell you, the color is still vibrant. So I know I was a little concerned about the color, if it was gonna keep the same vibrant looking colors, but I hope the lighting is good, but it did. So this is still like a bright yellow. This towel, this one here is still like a vibrant color as well. There's no fading that went on or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is fold these up and see how they look. They're soft. There's no change in the texture. It's still good. They're soft. I mean, everything still looks amazing. This is a darker color here. Towel. I think they definitely are cleaner. They're definitely cleaner than what they were before. So I'm gonna fold these up and then show you guys like how everything really looks afterwards. All right, you guys, I have to tell you, I am super, super happy with the way that these towels came out. They are super soft. The color, like I said earlier, is still good in them. There was no bleeding or no fading of the towels. But I will tell you, like that, you know that smell that your towels get, like when they get wet or they've been in the wash and you transfer them to the dryer, but yet they still have that smell sometime. I have to tell you, that smell is completely gone. Now, I use Lysol laundry sanitizer normally in my towels, but I have to tell you, I did not use that this time, and I do not smell that smell. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I want to tell you that that is gone. So I highly recommend you guys to strip your laundry and the towels. I'll let you know how the other clothes are going to come out, but I am super, super happy and satisfied and highly recommend you guys try this laundry stripping. Okay, you guys, so this is the color clothes after all the stripping was done. I have to tell you guys that these clothes feel absolutely amazing. I know sometimes you can feel like a residue on the clothes, but in these, I don't feel them. These clothes smell so good, you guys. Just like the towels smell good, these clothes also smell equally as good. And again, I did not use Lysol laundry sanitizer. I went ahead and folded all the clothes up just because it was in the middle of what I was doing. But I want to tell you guys this though. I also have hang up clothes in here, and these are my husband's uniforms. So I have to tell you that the color is still in these clothes. They feel absolutely amazing. It did not mess them up. The color is still vibrant. It did not fade anything away from them. And as for his uniforms, they actually look good. And he normally puts these in the cleaners. I only did one of his uniforms because he was about to have a fit because I put his uniform in there for stripping. But I have to tell you guys, they came out so good. And the main thing with his clothes, like right here in the armpit, where he wears like deodorant and stuff, look at that, you guys. There's nothing. And these are black uniforms. There's nothing in here. So I have to tell you that they came out looking really good. And I have to tell you guys my final opinion of laundry stripping. I highly recommend that you guys strip your laundry. At least, it's not something you do every time, of course, but definitely recommend that you do it at least once a year, or maybe twice a year, to get all of that residue, dead skin, oils, whatever it is, to get it out of those clothes. All right, you guys, so what I found out after this laundry stripping process, the towels were a lot softer. Everything smelled amazing. Something to keep in mind, if your clothes already had a stain on it, it's going to still be there. Another thing is, every time I put my hands in the water, it was a slimy, like a sticky residue. Well, from what I read, that is from soap scum and also ripping that fabric softener from your clothes. So the pros of laundry stripping is, yes, it's very time consuming to sit there, but it's kind of like you can just put it in there and just forget about it. I think the hardest part, or the most, I guess, daunting part possibly, is wringing everything out. That was the longest process. And of course, the clothes are super, super heavy when you're trying to carry them to the washer. from the weight of the water. So overall, laundry stripping was extremely satisfying, and that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you here in the next few days. Bye!